So he wants to throw here. Oh, spinning elbow. Good left hook back from Imavov, though. Oh, elbow from Borralho again. Imavov's he's got a chin as well. Good fight. Decent fight. Damn, Borralho won the 5th. I don't know why Borralho isn't using uppercuts. I know, man. He's not changing it at all, but he's a middleweight, you know. It was a decent for middleweights. Need to check and see if Goddard's converted, yeah. Caio clearly on the sauce. Trap's always a giveaway. I don't think he is. I've got crazy traps. I'm not on the sauce. Thank you for the 2. Great fight, man. It was a good fight. Yeah, good 5-round fight. I don't know. I mean, if RDR or Hernandez get a crazy finish, they might get jumped for it. But you got to give it to Imavov if he wins this, you know. Man, Imavov is lucky he didn't lose a point there. Thank you for the £2. True. Imavov super clean compared to Caio for real. Yeah, but still made it incredibly close, you know. Imavov wins 48-47. What did they have? 50-45. Never go back to this third world dump of a city, Paris, ever again. Why does this always happen? DDP Gym, City, Izzy Gym, now fighting Nerd, Leon Edwards. They always get their own ass and lose. Explain to Benoit Saint-Denis when I'm coping and I missed it. Just took down Huffy, and in round 2, Huffy got his arm pinned around behind his back in the takedown. And it gave up the back take. 5-0 is insane. 5-0 is insane. 5-0 times 2, 49-46. Impression of Dana taking care of Caio like he did to Volkov. Yeah, we got good things for you, buddy. You're getting Chimaev, but no belts on the line. Same for Garn as well. Yeah, that's insane. 50-45 is insane. Fighting Nerds got exposed. Thank you for the $2. If you know ball 50-45 is no, it's not. He didn't win round 3. Silva losing next week confirmed. I reckon so. But I don't know if it means anything. Maybe I'll go Gene anyway, just to break the pattern that you think is there. I am next, he says. Diego Lopez beats Gene Silva next week to fulfill the reverse plot arm of prophecy. How good is Phil Hawes, folks? I know. I think Caio got to add more takedowns in his game. Yeah. He's not really much of a takedown guy, though, if you don't get him. If Brendan Allen had a brain, he'd have a win over Imavov and Fluffy right now. I know, but he's retarded. But no, not Imavov. I still think he would have lost that one. But if you would have just struck with him, then maybe, yeah. Crazy how round 3 and round 5 were Caio's best round, but he got eye poked in both when he was getting going. I think a point take would matter. I know, yeah. Next food for Chimaev? Sure. Run it. Imavov, Chimaev. Get rid of one of them. Can we admit no one ever liked the fighting Nerds? I like them. They're fun fighters. Borralho versus winner of RDR Fluffy or MVP. And Huffy versus Dobie. Yeah, do what you want. Thank you for the 5. I do like Borralho versus Whitaker or some shit. What are you talking about? Judges 50-45. Yeah, 50-45 is insane. Insane scorecards. 50-45, I thought 48-47, same here. Would have made it a draw if they took a point for the repeated eye pokes, yeah. Another nerd that shrunk on the biggest stage. Imavov gets bullied by Chimaev anyway. Bro got held down by Brendan Allen. Thank you for the 5. Please do a video on Terrible Herb and Goddard. Basics are winning right now. He won that with a jab cross. And eye pokes help. Thank you for the 2. I know, he did win it with basics. The only time they actually get fighters for illegal techniques is when they cry about it and fake it like Aljo True. Impression of Shamil trying to become the new captain for the Nerds. Thank you for the $2. They're going to interview Borralho, I guess. Thank you for the 5. No problem. Thank you. Carter de los Santos. Free Spirit Necktat got an independent throat. All right. They're called Fighting Turds from now on. Oi. Don't say. They're singing Happy Birthday if you would stop talking. Never mind. 12-13, Huffy sold my 50 times, 8-leg parlay, kill me. Fighting Nerds do spiritual prayers to welcome new members, but they have to give up some of their mythical fighting powers to make a newbie member. That's why both of them look shit. Lucas Glazy going to pop off about Benoit Saint-Denis. Thank you for the 5. If Fluffy, $2, if Fluffy gets a finish, does he get the title shot? If either RDR or Fluffy get a finish, then probably, yeah. But Imavov should get it. He's number 1 in the division. Why do guys refuse to go for a finish when they're down? If you want to be a champ, getting KO'd is minimal when you're going to lose anyway. True. Thank you for the $5. Seeing 11k viewers is sick, Guru. It's actually pretty low. The fight nights have been pretty low this year. Well, no, maybe I'm overexposed to it. Maybe it's been so high with the pay-per-views that this is still pretty good. 10k live for the fight night. Impression of Dana getting asked a question he doesn't like. What? Do I think Imavov's getting a title shot? I mean, come on. We'll figure it out on Tuesday, folks. Please, Guru, train MMA. No. Thank you for the 2. Is eye poking the best base for MMA? It is way better. This day might become a French national holiday. The day some Brazilians got whooped up by 2 musketeers. Benoit Saint-Denis doesn't beat anybody top 5. I don't think so either. Thank you for the 5 or the 2. This may be better for Caio long run. Let's make someone else take care of Chen Chen and then make the climb again. All right, maybe. I think Borralho would have a decent shot against him on jiu-jitsu defense, but it's all good. Thank you for the 20 Australian dollars. Impression of Tom Aspinall leaving the press conference after slamming, then hitting Garm with 22 unanswered shots. I'm tired of people fucking disrespecting me, mate. It's fucking not on, you know. It really isn't on, mate. It's not on at all. Get that fucking flag out of our face. What the fuck you doing? Rank little cunt. Get it off the fucking screen. It's Imavov's moment, not your fucking shitty flag, mate. Fucking retard. Pissing me off. Thank you for the 400 HUF. Imavov said he injured some ligament in his leg. That's interesting. I wonder when. Let me guess, the judges are called... Yeah, maybe. Please become a Roblox character for my girlfriend. I don't know. Look at my shoulder span. Come on, folks. He's built like a fucking kingpin, folks. Thank you for the €5 or the 20 Australian, the $2, or the $2, or the two. Had it 4-1 Imavov, what rounds would you give Caio? Round 3 and 5 is a potential, but 5 could go Imavov's way. Round 3 is clear, Borralho. Dana busy promoting boxing right now, true. 3-leg parlay, Delija, Bakauskas round 1, and Imavov got me half a G. No problem. Thank you for the 20 Australian dollars. I had the correct price picks things. They had to 21-10 in round 1. Recount had 10-6. Wow, is that real? 10 to Imavov, 6 to Borralho. Let me recheck the stats. Caio's tattoos look like they were written in a Sharpie. True, they do actually. How do you see a stylistic matchup of Imavov DDP going? I think Imavov could win, but he can be broken if you really put pressure on him. But Borralho did not move forward the whole fight. Does Borralho have a lip filler? No, thank you for the £2. Swear stats on screen during the fight don't line up with official UFC stats ever. They never do. They always favor who they want to win. Round 1 wrong might be worth covering to show bias. Yeah, 50-45 is a joke. Well, the stats they showed were biased towards Borralho, though. Imavov is definitely one of the best in the division. It just sucks knowing he has little to no chance against Hamzat stylistically. Thank you for the 28 months of membership. I think he has a good chance. Thank you for the $20 Bearded Viking Woodworks. Just shows how good Strickland walking the dog on Imavov is on short notice. It does. How the fuck did Strickland walk him down and fucking beat him up? Fat Strickland as well, you know. 50-45 bullshit pre-written card it is. I agree. If Fluffy versus RDR ends in a KO, we will skip Imavov. Yes. Fighting Turds. Thank you for the €2. Can we start taking points for on the first eye poke? They should. They should. What did I tell you? I actually said this card. He's going to eye poke him, man. He's got his fingers in his eyes all fight long.